Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing 2026. We've got some very big games dropping this year. I haven't seen a year this stacked. So get some snacks because this might be a long one. And make sure to mark the dates. Also, tell me down in the comments about what games you are excited about. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. It's been 13 years since then. GTA 6 has been revealed almost 5 years ago, leaked 4 years ago, and dropped 2 trailers and delayed it 2 times. We now have a concrete release date, which is November 19, 2026. Many people still think that the game will be delayed again, but guys, trust me, alright? Just trust me. This is it. This is finally it. November 19th is the final date. Just take my word. Take your leaves from work. Take holidays from school. Because this game is gonna be huge and it is breaking records. I'm extremely excited for this and we'll be dropping lots of content here on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe so you won't miss it. We haven't had a new Resident Evil game since 2021 and fans were starving. Capcom finally revealed Resident Evil Requiem, which is basically the ninth installment, also known as Resident Evil 9. And for people who weren't convinced if they wanna get it, they revealed that Leon Kennedy is in the game as well, and not as a side character but as a main character, where half of the game will be controlled by him, where his parts will be mostly action and Grace's part will be horror. So make sure to mark the dates, which is February 27th, and this is gonna be so insane. Wolverine was revealed all the way back in 2021 and no word ever since. Fans thought the game has been secretly cancelled until Insomniac revealed it recently on Sony's State of Play and confirmed that it is coming out in 2026. While an exact date has not been mentioned, but it will come out sometime in fall, which is between September and November. Any new news, I'll make sure to cover it. This new James Bond game was gonna fill up the void that Uncharted series left in my heart, and it was on track to release on March 27 until IOI tweeted that they need extra time to polish the game so that they could provide the game at the best condition possible. So it's coming out on May 27th now. I can't wait to experience this. This is gonna be so fun. Originally a Black Desert prequel, Crimson Desert is now a standalone title featuring Cliff on a journey in the continent of Pyvel. Lots of trailers and gameplay has been shown where lots of people say that this game looks too good to be true until they provided beta versions to play where it was confirmed that this game indeed is real and looks and plays exactly as shown, and it will be dropping on March 19th. Blood of Dawnwalker is a game being made by the veterans of CD Projekt Red, who worked on Witcher 3 as well. This game controls Cohen, who is a human by day and vampire by night. The story takes place over a period of 30-day in-game days and nights, where player choices and time management directly influence the outcome, and it looks amazing. And you guys should definitely give it a shot. While the actual release date has not been confirmed, but it's coming out sometime in 2026. While not officially revealed, I still wanna add this to the list because I'm certain this is happening. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is my favorite Assassin's Creed game, and rumors from various sources suggest that the game is coming out by the end of March. I'm very excited for this. I just hope it's good, man. That's all I want. Just be good. Fans have been waiting for a Yakuza 3 remake since ages, and they finally revealed it at the RGG Summit last year. I'm a big fan of Yakuza series, and playing Yakuza 3 in this new engine will be such a treat. With that, they are also dropping a new Gaiden game which focuses on Mine, and it will be bundled with Yakuza 3 itself, dropping on February 12th. Also, remove Kagawa for fuck's sake, RGG. Revealed back in 2023, Phantom Blade Zero quickly caught attention due to its amazing fast-paced, fluid combat. It's sort of a Souls-like type game with RPG elements but not as punishing. It includes a main story with 8 distinct endings which are influenced by player choices and side quests, with a semi-open world exploration set in Phantom World with inspirations from Ming Dynasty China, and we finally have a release date confirmed, which is September 9th. Ale was shown at the Summer Game Fest 2025, and it was one of the most creepiest and disturbing things I have ever seen in a while. I don't get scared easily, but this one had my heart rate going up. The story is set in an Eastern European-like place that has been overrun by a mysterious entity, emphasizing a dark, isolated, and hopeless vibe. It's a first-person horror survival where the monsters are unpredictable and reactive, with gory realism and visceral dismemberment system. A release date has not been confirmed yet, but Team Cloud hopes to drop the game in late 2026 and maybe, but hopefully not, in 2027. I personally think 2026 it is. Neo 3 is an upcoming dark fantasy action RPG set in multiple Japanese eras, such as Sengoku, Heian, and Bakumatsu periods. The main character Takechiyo must stop his brother who has fallen to darkness and leads a yokai army to usurp the shogunate. Unlike the previous games, Neo 3 features large, interconnecting open zones which will seamlessly handle main and side quests. The combat features samurai vs ninja styles, which players can switch instantly to suit whatever playstyle they want. The game will be dropping on February 6th with a public demo scheduled for January 29th. Two post-launch DLC expansions are also planned, the first arriving in September 2026 and the second in 2027. Housemarque, the studio behind Returnal, are dropping a new game called Saros, which is a third-person shooter which features roguelite elements. Set on a shape-shifting planet called Carcosa, where it follows out main character Arjun Devraj, who is seeking the truth behind a mysterious eclipse. The game is all set to release on April 30th as an exclusive to PlayStation 5. Forza Horizon 6 was revealed to be set in an open-world version of Japan, and the map is described as the franchise's largest and most complex drivable space, featuring a mix of neon-lit cityscapes, mountainous roads, and natural landscapes. Also confirmed is a dynamic seasonal weather system will return, like the iconic cherry blossoms, which will dramatically impact the landscapes and the gameplay. The game is set to be released in 2026 as a timed exclusive for Xbox, but later coming to PS5. While no exact date is confirmed, more details, including the first gameplay footage, are expected to be revealed at the Xbox Developer Direct Showcase in January 2026. The biggest Xbox exclusive Halo is officially coming to PlayStation 5 for the first time, and it's a remake of the original game titled Halo Campaign Evolved, with 3 brand new prequel missions including Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson that take place before the original story. It also includes gameplay enhancements and 9 additional weapons from across the franchise. It will also support a 2-player split-screen co-op and 4-player online co-op. It is slated to release in 2026, but no exact date is confirmed. It was officially announced during the Game Awards that Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, a remake of the original 1996 Tomb Raider, is in works, being developed by Crystal Dynamics. Built from ground up using Unreal Engine 5, and the game follows an experienced Lara Croft on a quest to recover an ancient artifact from the lost civilization of Atlantis. Players will be revisiting iconic locations from the original game like India, Peru, Greece, Egypt, and more. The game is set to be released in 2026, but no exact date has been given yet. Control is officially getting a sequel titled as Control Resonant, where we play as Dylan Faden, brother of Jesse Faden from the first game, and it's set in a warped Manhattan where Dylan wields a weapon called the Aberrant to fight paranatural threats. Unlike the first game, the world will be open-ended, featuring expansive zones which will include optional quests. The game will also feature RPG mechanics, allowing players to create distinctive builds. The game is set to be released in 2026, but no exact date has been given yet. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is an upcoming narrative action-adventure game led by Amy Hennig, the creator behind the Uncharted series. It features 4 playable characters including Steve Rogers as a young Captain America, T'Challa's grandfather Black Panther, Gabriel Jones, a member of Howling Commandos, and lastly a Wakandan spy named Nanelli. And it's set during World War II in occupied Paris. Initially aimed to release in 2025, but it got delayed and it's now coming out sometime in 2026. Lords of the Fallen 2 is a dark fantasy Souls-like action RPG. It takes place 100 years after the events of the first game, with dual realms returning and expanded worlds featuring multiple biomes with a much bolder, braver, and bloodier enhanced combat, where every limb can be removed using the dismemberment execution system. The game also features full online co-op up to 2 players and online multiplayer for up to 4, and a free friend pass will be available too, where you can play it for free if your friend owns the game. The game is slated for a 2026 release with no actual date confirmed. Team Cherry also has an expansion plan for Hollow Knight Silksong titled Sea of Sorrows, targeted to launch sometime in 2026. It will be free for all the owners of the base game, and it will include new areas and bosses, new tools for Hornet to collect and utilize, extended progression, and new enemies. Announced all the way back in 2020, Pragmata is a sci-fi action-adventure game by Capcom. Players control Hugh Williams, a human spacefarer, and Diana, a unique android. It includes dual character mechanics where Diana hacks enemy armor and facilities to reveal weak spots, while Hugh utilizes a diverse arsenal of weapons for combat. The plot follows after a massive lunar quake that cuts off communication with Earth, so Hugh and Diana must navigate the station's dangers and return home. It's slated to release on April 24th. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is an open world action adventure game set in Gotham City and features 7 main characters: Batman, Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul. It's set to launch on May 29th. The upcoming Fable game is a full reboot of the franchise and it's set in the world of Albion, with the town Baverstone confirmed as a location. It will be an open world experience with impressive landscapes, and the combat options include swordplay, fire magic, and ranged attacks, with a huge emphasis on player choice and consequences, which will affect the character's appearance and how NPCs react. It is slated to come out sometime in 2026. Onimusha Way of the Sword is a third-person action-adventure game developed and published by Capcom, and it's a modern reboot of the Onimusha franchise. We follow Musashi Miyamoto, and it's set in early Edo period Kyoto, infested by the demonic Genma, and it's structured as a linear mission with some open areas, and the story will take approx 20 hours to beat, and it's set to release in 2026. Resonance is an upcoming action-adventure prequel to the Plague Tale series. Players take control of Sophia, the sea scorpion pirate from Plague Tale Requiem. It's set 15 years before the events of previous game. It's an action-oriented game unlike the stealth-heavy focus of previous entries, and features a dual timeline narrative shifting between Sophia's journey in the Middle Ages and ancient Minoan times 4,500 years prior. It is scheduled to drop sometime in 2026. This game really caught my eye. Mixtape is a narrative adventure game, and it follows 3 friends on their last night of high school as they make their way to a party and reminisce about their teenage years. It gives a lot of Life is Strange vibes, and I'm all here for it. It is scheduled to release sometime in 2026. Highguard is a free-to-play PvP raid shooter game made by Wild Light Entertainment, a studio consisting of veterans from Apex Legends and Titanfall teams. Players take on the role of wardens, gunslingers who combine traditional firearms with magical abilities and spells. Teams compete for control of an artifact. Once secured, players use it to breach enemy shields and summon massive siege engines to destroy the opposing base. It also features high mobility mechanics, include wall running. I don't really care about this game, but if you guys want, you could try it out very soon on January 26th, all for free. High on Life is a comedic FPS shooter set 5 years after the original game. It adds skateboarding as a new major traversal and combat mechanic, and new weapons such as Sheet, which is a barrel rifle, Bowie, which is a bow and arrow, Travis and Jan, which are dual-wielding weapons, the new additions in this game, with old favorites like Knifey, Gus, Sweezy, and Creature written in. The game will be releasing on February 13th. Mortal Shell 2 is an action RPG and a standalone sequel to the first part. Players control a new being called the Harbinger, and the game features an interconnected compact open world and contains over 60 dungeons with derelict temples, forbidden forests, icy graves, and more. It is scheduled to be released sometime in 2026. Last but not least, Hell Let Loose Vietnam is a standalone multiplayer FPS shooter, and it brings a 50v50 warfare between 2 primary factions, USA and Vietnamese army. It also brings new vehicles such as helicopters and patrol boats. The game will launch with 6 large-scale maps inspired by historical operations and is scheduled for release in 2026. That's it for this video. This year is gonna be crazy. I can't wait to experience all of these games. Make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel so you won't miss all the gaming related content. I'll see you in the next one.